I would like to introduce. I would like to introduce. Wiser.
Hey, everybody, it's Web C, and it's Friday night. And guess what? We're done building the TriStars. Woohoo! And they're over here celebrating too. They're super happy to be here. And we're going to throw this on. Oh, gosh, it's kind of noisy. There we go. We'll do it a little bit slower. We'll have these guys. You get to see different poses, different angles. We'll have it going all night while we talk. I got the chat box up, out, and open. We are live and ready to go. So come on in, chat with me. We'll talk about what I got going on with this. Also, while we're chatting and hanging out tonight, you will see this kit here in the background. This is what we'll be working and building on here for the next couple of weeks until I get into my next competition. So, everybody, how was your week? Did you have a good holiday? Go ahead, drop a comment, let us know. I'll come back and look. Even after the live is over, I will still come back and see the comments. So if there's comments, if you guys come back and you're watching later on, go ahead after the video, drop a comment. Let me know what you liked about hanging out, watching this, watching these guys go around on the carousel. We're going to talk quite a bit about them tonight. So, and as we do, I'll pick one up and I'll show you directly what I'm talking about, stuff like that. They were a great build. I really enjoyed them. So I built them based on the anime that there's three different guys. Excuse me. Swallowed wrong. All right. So those three different guys, they have different numbers and stuff. So when we look at them, like we'll pick up the commander of the three, and when we look at them, they have their numbers and everything written on them in different areas. And I got one on his shield. Now his shield looks a little rough, but he's a commander, so he has to have a little more experience, right? So as I finish up with the diorama that they're going to go into, he'll have a little more weathering on him and stuff. So, but here is the the water decals and everything put in, like a real nice up close of them, because I know sometimes the cameras don't go out really nicely all the time. So here is all the detail that got put into this kit. Here we'll come around here. We'll look at this. And so everywhere you turn and everything on these guys, there's just so much detail going on. So I really like that Things that I didn't do any detailing on are just things we won't see a lot of. And once they're in place, if I decide that they need detailing, then we'll put some detail on them. That's what's really nice about, modeling is as you build and create your dioramas that you put these models into, you'll eventually make those choices to do those types of things. So, yeah, they're really fun. I like to pose them, give them different poses once in a while. And so with that, when you're looking at them and stuff, you can see that they have really nice work done to them. So these are as basic as they get, though. They don't get any more basic. Like, this is minimal work done, I believe. I'm not gonna sit and like tell you I painted each one of these colors or anything like that. I didn't. I sanded and buffed and polished every part, and then I put it together, top coated it while it was together in certain sections. Then after that, I did some. Well, we don't like to call it top coat right away, right? We like to call it, put a gloss coat on. Yeah. So put a gloss coat on. I usually do 2 thin layers, super thin. Oops, excuse me. Then I do the decals, all the decals. Then after all the decals, I go ahead and I push through and put another 2 layers of clear on top. And how I do the layers of clear is the first layer is like a tack layer, so I put it everywhere, really far away, so where it's like misting. And then what I do is I get a little bit closer, so for the second time around. But after I do the misting, I hit it with just basic air. I just blow air at the part, so it kind of like starts to dry the paint just a little, so it catches. So it has something's grabbing on already. Then when you put a little bit more over that, you kind of glaze it the second layer, and it creates a really nice smooth look. So I haven't had too many issues. I'm really impressed with it. Do I have any complaints? Yes, I do have a few complaints. I do feel like the armpit joints are a little tight. They don't give you for a lot of movement. There's kind of like it's lacking a little movement in the armpit joints. And then I feel like the ankles, while they do give you some motion backwards and forwards, there is no side to side motion whatsoever. So you're kind of limited on the poses the feet can do. Um, I am impressed with how much detail you can draw out of the kit. As you build it, that is something I'm impressed with. I also believe the different poses really help give you like an idea of each kit's motion and range and everything. Let's do a balance test for you guys. So we got one guy up here doing a balance test. Let's have this guy do a balance test as well. This will give you the idea of, their different balance capabilities as they go around and when you're looking at them. Like I said, I did not paint the bottom of their feet because I plan on gluing them down. So we're not really going to see the bottom of their feet after we're done. So no, I did not do any detailing of the feet. I did give them a gloss coat. I might have to drill through them and put some pegs in there or something to get them to stick to the diorama better. So I really didn't feel like that was a big necessity. We'll get, we'll look at it as it's getting put together, and like I'm gonna like pile rocks up around it and stuff. It'll look cool. It'll be different, but they're gonna become a permanent fixture in this diorama I've been building. Later on in the show, I'll probably twist it and turn it and show you guys. Mm. And then this kid over here in the background is what we're going to be working on for the next couple weeks. So if you guys are interested in that, I'll try and speed through it though. I'm not trying to spend a lot of time on it. So yeah. Oh yeah. Now let's see. Where do we have viewership from? Oh snap! You're on YouTube, so you can comment. Any comments you make will pop up on the screen. If you like to hear yourself talk or see yourself text, it's a great time to do it. So there's a lot going on with these guys. They look very busy as a build, you know. That's another thing I like about them. And then the repetitiveness of building three of these kind of did get to you at a moment. So if you do plan on building all three TriStars, either space them out or just know it's a dedication. You know, you're gonna have to stay dedicated and work hard at it. And that's not to be discouraging either. That's like, just letting you know, like even me, there were moments where I dragged my feet. I was not want to do it. So however, I powered through. I got it done. Had a great build, and the photo shoot. I'm getting ready for the photo shoot tonight. Hopefully, when Mrs. Websey gets home, we'll see. I was thinking about doing a Toy Story Christmas thing with them for some photos for Christmas photos this year. Before I put them in the diorama, I think I'm going to have them climb around. We just got a new Christmas tree. So I think I might have these guys climb around on the Christmas tree like the army men from Toy Story. That might be a cute little photo scene to get with these guys. We can do like these three, and then I can grab like a Grandpa Gundam or something real quick. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Her name was Lola. Yeah, I'm just sanding some parts right now. Hope you guys are enjoying these poses. I get a little quiet when I sand a part, but I try to talk in between looking at the part and sanding and stuff. When I'm buffing, I don't get as quiet, but sanding, I don't want to change the shape of the part and stuff too much. And with sandpaper, you can easily do that. And yeah, um, just so you guys know, until mid-January, you can find me on TikTok, and now I do have Lemon 8 as well. I know it's weird. I agree. However, however, Lemon 8 seems to be like it's going to trend in the same direction as the way TikTok trended. So let's maybe give support and let's see how that platform evolves. it's already doing profile merging, but I went over and made a lemonade a couple days before the profile merging, so it was easier for me. I was able to navigate it faster. So, but I am, same as on every other profile except for my private space now. And you can now find me basically everywhere as Web C. I mean, even if you type it in on Facebook, I'll still pop up. Just type in Web C official. I'm pretty prolific with how many shows I produce a year on this subject. So I know some people gotta get sick of hearing from me or seeing me talk. Nah, you guys love me. Anyways, I really do appreciate all you guys' support. Getting your views is great. That's like the biggest part of my day. So, part done. We already had dinner here. We had breakfast for dinner tonight. That was pretty good. Let's give this noise a break. It gives me a headache after a while. This is what we had. There you go. They're pretty cool. I really do like them. I think they're very neat. They're a big color change from the green and the red. Everybody else does the red Zaku or the green Zakus. I'm really big on these guys. I like these guys over all the other ones. There's also a white Zaku. I have that one built as well. That one's it's a Fetty Zaku though. Very weird. I have to burp. Oh, that was a big one. Excuse me. So sorry, guys. Sometimes you just can't hold it in. Try though. Um, you try and you may fail. You cry and you may call. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go go. Yeah, I was talking with my dad the other day. We were joking about some vegetarians. We were making vegetarian jokes. And I said, well, so we should start forcing them to hunt their food like we do. You got seasons. You can only get your carrots during carrot hunting season. You can only get your roots during root hunting season, you know? and and how we can enforce this is we already have this on the books. There's already it's there's a plant up north here in the northern states called bao. And the only people that can pick it are like Native American people. Uh, but there's also a certain time of year you can pick it and stuff. So it's like bao season. People go hunting bao. What bao is it's a plant that Native Americans pick, and it's one of their cultural products. So what that means is the reason why they're the only people that are allowed to pick and harvest it is because it is their means and way of creating wealth. So what they do is they pick it and they create reefs. You know, the circle things you put on your doors. Like when you buy a real one made from real bao, you're gonna you're gonna get that from like real Native American people, and then you can have it decorated however you want. But the Native people are just gonna put the bao together. They're, and then you get like this receipt that says you brought it from the right place and everything. So if anybody asks you, you can be like, yeah, I support natives, I support that. So anyways, to move along with the little comment, me and my dad were joking about how we could use that law to enforce that, vegans and vegetarians have to go hunting for their food. Because we got a joke, we call a vegan and Ojibwe, we say a bad hunter, and we just go crazy and have a fun time. Anyways, that's just a little tidbit from my life, something that happened. That was fun. A little good story to share. No harm, no harm. It's just a joke. Anybody can be a vegetarian, right? We're still gonna call you a bad hunter. uh yeah, because I don't think berry picker is very nice. No, uh-uh. Yeah. Yeah. Also, please don't take any cultural advice from me. I am not that guy. I'm learning every day, just like everybody else in the tribe. One day we'll all be accepted. Yes, we will. To the great pantry in the sky. Oh, I mean, into the great beyond, whatever that may be for you. Hey, 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 ho, 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 na, 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 na. So, yeah. All right. Getting these parts sanded. One piece at a time. I'm gonna build this gunpla one piece at a time. So let's get a little bit more serious on the talking levels. If you are not a member of the science fiction page Celestial Nerd, yes. If you're not a member of that, you should go check it out. It's a Facebook page. It's about all kinds of sci-fi, anything you want to talk about over there, science fiction-y, space related, even some real astrology stuff we talk about over there. Anyways, they're hosting a model building competition coming up. So if you head over there and seek that out, I'm sure there'll be some data coming up on that soon. So if you go over there, become a member, enter, and check that stuff out. I think you really like it. I'll post a link or something after the show in the comments, so you'll be able to look there. And with that link, yeah, it'll bring you to them, and then just keep an eye out for the competition. It's going to be like a sci-fi themed, so it won't be just like these robots. You can do like what's it, like this guy right here. You could get like one of these little models and do a really nice job, like upgrade and do all the work on this to make it look really nice and really fancy. This is, by the way, this is in America his name was Masked Rider, but uh in Japan his name is, oh, what is it? I'm drawing a blank. Drawing a blank is he's not Super Sentai. He's Kamen Rider Black. Kamen Rider Black. Kamen Rider Black. Yeah. So, and Kamen Rider Black was pretty awesome. They made an American adaptation of the show that linked up with Super Sentai for a season, and it was okay. Um, it wasn't the greatest, but it filled in some background lore for where Alpha 5 comes from in the Power Rangers, like the American series. So that's why it was kind of okay for me. Like, no complaints here, really. You know what I mean? So, just a little background story on the Kamen Rider character. He's not really poseable. He's kind of stuck in his motorcycle riding pose. So, but yeah, you could do something like him. They do make bigger Kamen Rider characters. You could do a spaceship from your favorite show, Star Trek, Star Wars. I believe there's a few others. Cowboy Bebop, I think, also has some models. And then I don't know how he feels about it yet, but I think I would even love to see some One Piece models. Like if you get the ships and stuff, like the One Piece Jolly Roger ship or whatever. Um, it would be really great too. That would be really nice, I think. So, yeah. So look out for that. Coming up, head on over to Facebook, Celestial Nerd, and they're gonna have a whole bunch of really awesome well, I wouldn't say prizes, but they're going to have a really whole bunch of awesome things about this contest. They're going to make it a funner contest. It's going to be really cool. That's all I can say about it right now. I don't have all the details, so I don't want to say something that's not going to be in the details because I'm not the host or the person hosting. I am just one of the judges. So come on over, check that out. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be, judging. And so you guys are going to get to see what I think about your kits. You know what I mean? Whatever you build. I think that's pretty cool, you know. So yeah, I won't be the wow factor person. I'll probably have to be the technical judge. And then there's going to be a judge for customization quality, and then there'll be a judge for wow factor. And then the actual host is not going to be judging from what I remember. I think he should though. I think he should have like an input. You know what I mean? Like he should get like his vote shouldn't be as heavy, but if there's a three-way split on one thing, like none of us can agree on something, I think he should be able to do the tiebreaker or something. I don't know. We'll talk about that. But that's just, just to keep it fair. And then all of us who are judges will have to stay out of that as well. We will not be part of the build for anything. So it's going to be really fun and interesting. So yes. Mm, just really glad to be done with these Akus. And it's really nice to work on these parts. These parts are pretty cool. I like them. They're really big. There's lots of like inner framey feeling parts. Like they feel like there's looking through this kit, it feels like it's a high grade with lots of inner framing types of things. Let's look at the instruction manual real quick. You know, does this thing transform? I think it does. Maybe not. I'm not sure. It didn't really seem like there was one. Oh, time to repose them anyways. Pretty sweet. Oh, yeah. That was something I wanted to do. Hmm. Don't worry, I'm still here. I was just messing around on my computer. I'm gonna make my own music for us to listen to. Meaning, alright. Should be good to go now. Oh no, that sounded really annoying. I'm sorry, guys. I was looking for like something that sounded good. That wasn't it. I don't know. I'm still here, guys. Yeah. All right. Well, tonight I knew it was going to be a short night. I was just messing around. I hope that didn't blow out your eardrums. You guys have a great night. We'll see you next time on WebC Builds. We'll be working on the Silver Bullet. We'll talk again about these Zakus, and you all have a great night. I have a great night.